Foundation. Foundation is one of those things that just causes drama. Like, the amount of foundation that I speak to Cubs about, that I speak to my people about, where they're like, I have been wearing the Clinique, the Estee Lauder, the MAC foundation, and it just doesn't sit right. It just makes my skin feel heavy. It just brings me out in spots. It just doesn't work the way that I want it to work. Because foundation is something that most people who wear makeup wear. And if it's not meeting your needs, we need to find a fix. So I am here today to tell you about this foundation. This foundation is going to change your life. It literally is going to change your life. It will last all day without fading, without smudging, without going patchy, without settling in any fine lines or wrinkles. It's really quick and easy to apply. It works for literally any skin tone. If you are oily, if you are dry, if you are combination, it has technology to help balance out your skin. So its adaptive formula will literally help your skin to settle itself. So it's less oily, so it's less dry, whatever it is that your complaint is. Its flawless finish is going to cover your face. It's going to make it look nice and flawless without clogging your pores, which is fundamental if we are talking about a foundation, because this foundation is going to benefit your skin. It's not just going to cover your skin. It's actually built in skincare. So the skincare is first and then it's pigmented. So literally this is pigmented skincare. It goes on your skin and it helps your skin to literally come out in its best state. It means that you aren't going to come out in spots every time you put makeup on. Every time I used to put makeup on, I actually used an Estee Lauder. That was my favourite. That was the best one that I could find. It was a little bit too heavy for me. It ended up smudging everywhere. It definitely didn't stay on my face. It kind of went like weirdly patchy and it brought me out in spots, and it was literally the worst, to the point that I actually gave up on foundation. But before that, I cycled through so many different things. So the fact that this actually makes your skin better, like on days when I don't wear makeup, I have more trouble than days when I do wear makeup these days, which is just blows my mind. It's going to give you light to full coverage, which is crazy, but you could literally wear it really, really thinly and it would still give you all the benefits. It would still make your skin look flawless, but it would be a really light coverage. Or you can build it up, so you can layer it, you can stack it on top of itself and it'll give you more coverage, or you can put more on. I personally prefer to do layers and let them all dry in between, and that'll give you like maximum coverage. So for example, when I did my wedding makeup, I did one layer of CCTM just to colour correct redness, and then I did 2 layers of this, and I did 2 thin layers. You don't need lots of it. A little bit goes a really long way. Like, the amount that you need is so much less than the amount that you think that you need, especially if you've been using other foundations. So that's a good thing. Then one of my favorite things about it is its color matching technology. Now, the color matching technology, we actually met the CEO a month or so ago, and she was saying that we are the first people to have colour matching technology throughout the whole of our range. So our blush, for example, will colour match to your skin, so it settles and it colour matches slightly so that it's like the perfect shade of its shade. The foundation and the tinted moisturiser, but the foundation does that too. So you put it on and it'll just sort itself out and it'll colour adjust to your face. It will not then turn orange throughout the day. It won't do that. We don't do that here. The reason that that happens is because the foundation is like oxidizing throughout the day. Ours settles, it sets, and then it's just done. That's it. So it's not going to go orange throughout the day. And then it's obviously got built-in anti-aging, built-in sun protection, built-in lightweight feel, breathability. Okay? So this foundation, give it a chance and it'll change your life. I'm going to show you the difference. So I'll do one side and not the other side, okay? what I'm going to apply it with, this is really important, I think. What I'm going to apply it with is a flat kabuki brush. Now, I say flat kabuki brush and people go out and buy just a random cheap flat kabuki brush, which is fine. But if you want the best application, the Sigma flat kabuki brush, in my opinion, is just next level, okay? So, if you want to use minimum amount of product, all I'm going to do is squeeze out that much. It's got an airless pump, so every single last drop gets used. And we're going to take that and we're just going to apply it onto our face. Now, what I like to do is just kind of smear this out. So this is going to be my lightweight coverage. If you want to apply it with your fingers, you absolutely can. If you want more coverage, you are going to want to grab a brush. But if you smear it out, what that does is it kind of starts its process. And then I grab my brush and I'm just gently pressing it into my skin, and it's gonna just smooth out absolutely everything. Just gently. This is a really nice thin layer, perfect for the sun, and it's just gonna smooth out my skin. So it's gonna take a little bit of, like, probably about, I don't know, 30 seconds. Give it 30 seconds to just settle in colour. It looked like it might not be the right colour for me, but look at that. And it just gives you this beautiful, soft, smooth, not tacky feeling. That's literally the smallest layer. Look at the difference. And it just smooths your skin. Plus, obviously, it's working all day. Now, when I applied it, I was pressing into my skin. So pressing, and then I buff just any leftovers down my neck because I want to make sure that I've got it everywhere. Super simple. Let it dry, and if you want to, maybe you've got a particular bit here that causes you drama. Just put a little bit anywhere else that causes you extra drama, and we'll just pop a second layer. It's not going to cake, it's not going to build in a gross way. It's just going to offer you a little bit more coverage. So simple. Now, things that I personally make sure not to do if I'm using my foundation. I don't put foundation on my eyelid. It doesn't belong there. It doesn't need to go there. I actually avoid putting my main foundation shade under my eye because I don't want to put loads and loads of product there. I will use a lighter foundation under my eye. This is fair, like a more fair foundation right under my eye, but when I apply it, I don't want the amount that I apply, and I definitely don't want to apply it with my flat kabuki brush. So that's an important thing to note. The foundations also come obviously in loads of different shades, so they come in darker and lighter shades. I use the darker shade for contour and the lighter shade for under eye brightening, and then it also comes in Pearlizer, which is a liquid highlight but in the same formula as the foundation. This liquid highlight is so perfect for just adding a little bit of glow. Look at that. Just a little bit of soft glow. You can add it to the tip of your nose, down your nose, maybe your Cupid's bow. Obviously, we want to just blend it in. But it is like the most beautiful summer addition. I feel like I need to put it on this side. I haven't even done foundation on that side yet, but we are good. It'll just give you this really gorgeous finish. Anyway, foundation. So, if you are somebody who is disappointed in how your foundation sits and how your foundation applies and how your foundation matures throughout the day, let me introduce you to the world's best foundation. She will change your life forevermore. If you have any questions, you know where I am, but she's a dream.